Oppose the country.
And in Harlem.
And in Harlem.
Because we are tired.
Because we are tired.
Of police murder.
Of police murder.
Justice
For Michael Brown, we don't care. Shut it down.
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 Indict, convict, send the killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
Indict, convict, send the killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
I want to invite everyone to come up and share your story. And I know that many times just thinking about it can bring you to tears, can make your heart start beating fast again. But it's important. It's important that people hear what you have to say. We got to bring to the light of day what these cops are doing to our people.
When my children were young, at that time it was Giuliani with Bratton, and all he was doing was walking in their own neighborhood. And the police came up, my other son said, you know what, that's my brother, what are you doing? The cop said, you know what, if you don't leave, I'm going to arrest you too. My son went around the corner to his friend's house and stood on the porch. The cop came around to him and he arrested both of my sons and said that he was trespassing.
That's heavy-handed.
That's what happens, okay? For no reason. Even I have been having problems with the police. Just because I have locks, okay? I have locks, I must be selling reefer. 3 undercover detectives just ride up on me. And the cop says, oh, I smell reefer inside your car. They didn't smell any reefer. I told them if you smell anything, you smell rust. And now it's what? De Blasio brings back Bratton with this broken windows. It's the same Kool-Aid, only different flavors.
Our kids out here are stereotyped and harassed on a daily basis, being locked up unlawfully, having a record, cannot get a job in all the times, and have a low self-esteem in terms of a prosperous future. The school systems are demised because we coming in there corroded because these police and everybody else is harassing them en route to school, after school, and all types of things.
I was 11 years old in San Diego, California, and I don't really want to go into details, but I was assaulted by the police. I was arrested and put in juvenile detention for 7 days and a group home for 10 days, and justice was served. There was witnesses galore. There were people who stood up, and I was vindicated. And I just want to encourage folks who are witnesses to keep on speaking up, to keep on standing up, and just take care of each other.
Tired of going out to the store just to get something to drink, and the police just jump out when the black cars just beat us up and then go about their business. But we ain't doing nothing but getting something to drink or to the Chinese store. It's ridiculous. I don't appreciate that, and I understand. I support the movement. Justice for Michael Brown. Justice for Michael Brown. Justice for Michael Brown. And Trayvon Martin. Justice for Trayvon Martin.
I think it's wrong how police are using their authorities and abusing it. For what reason? Why are you killing us? You're supposed to be our protectors. And that is wrong.
That's right.
The Justice League has failed us. Rest in peace for all that's falling under police hands.
This has been going on since Eleanor Bumpus in 1986, and NYPD specifically targets the homeless and the mentally ill to harass us and tell us we're loitering in front of our home shelters. We're not even given housing. Some people who are veterans and fought for this country have been told by NYPD, if you serve your country, thank you very much. Now put these handcuffs on and have a nice day.
I was brutalized by the cops as well. And like, justice for Michael Brown, because like honestly something needs to happen for this, because I went to jail and they terrorized me. 9 cops beat me up, broke my nose, broke my ribs, beat the hell out of me, y'all. Beat the hell out of me. You believe that shit? Like, they beat the hell out of me. I was blood everywhere, washing blood out of my hair, dripping down my face. I looked like Jesus that got crucified after it. And then after that, what did they do? They threw me in the hole for 4.5 months, put me on extra security protocol, right? They put me on the extra security protocol, right? They actually brutalized and terrorized me in the jail. So something needs to happen about this. It's terrible, yo. It's gotta change. It's time for change.
Right. I fear for my friends and I fear for my own brother, and the thought of him ever being targeted unjustly breaks my heart. And the thought of me one day having a son who, no matter who I marry, will be black, the thought of him being targeted unjustly makes me fearful to ever have children, something I've wanted my whole life. And this is inherently unfair, and it's ingrained in our system, and it needs to change.
When we come along in our community and get caught with one crack vial, and then a white man will get caught with a kilo of cocaine, he doesn't get into jail time at all. We have to start holding the police department, convicting the police departments, and holding them responsible. And stop the black-on-black violence. Stop the violence completely. Black-on-black violence is on an uproar in this country.
And if they vote against the community,
it's completely
vote the bums
absurd.
out.
Look, these pigs out here are killing us daily. They just shot a kind girlie in Pete's House Projects, okay? He was unarmed. They just shot a boy in Cleveland at the park. These pigs are killing us at a accelerated pace. And only way we're gonna get rid of this is through revolution, nothing less. These are murderers out here. We do not try to negotiate with these terrorists and killers of our children out here. They left Mike Brown on that floor 4.5 hours, and everybody out here should be outraged and say, fuck that shit. It's bullshit.
That's right.
I ain't trying to vote. I ain't trying to do none of that Congress. Fuck the police. They killing us. And I ain't trying to be soft with this shit out here. Fuck them. They killing us every day. Next.
We went to Ferguson to run in the streets with those defiant youth who every night stood up to the rubber bullets, the tear gas, the armored personnel carriers, the semi-automatic assault rifles. And it was very important. We talked to some of these youth. And they told us last week we'd have been trying to kill each other. He's with the Bloods. He's with the Crips. He's with the Six Deuces. But he said, when the police murdered Mike Brown, they fucked up. Now we're all together. Now we're all together. Fighting the police. If we want our youth to get out of the bad shit that they're doing, and they're doing some bad shit, then we need to challenge them. Get out of that shit. And do something important. Do something for real. Get with the revolution. Get with the revolution. And do away with the system that puts you in these conditions. That as you go at each other. If you want to fight, fight the real enemy. Get down with the revolution. Get down with Bobavecchia. Get down with the Revolutionary Communist Party. We got the strategy. We got the leadership. We got the vision. To bring a whole new world. To being. Revolution. Nothing less. And however you see the solution. You got to be part of. Right now. Being part of this movement. To stop these pigs. I repeat. Pigs! 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 From killing our children!
We are God!